Hello and welcome back to our fourth round lead card coverage from the 2018 Professional PDGA World Championships from Smugglers Notch Resort. We have the BigSexy commentary team here with you again, Nate Sexton and Jeremy Koling. We got a great card. Gregg Barsby, Paul Ulibarri, Josh Anthon, Nikko Locastro.
Gregg separated himself just a bit, playing a clean front nine, bogey free. Other players, four birdies matched with two bogeys. But yeah, Nikko falling off the pace a little bit, even par through the front nine. Haven't really seen anybody step up and stomp their foot down and say, this is my world championships. We'll see if somebody can maybe make a statement here on the back nine.
Yeah, Nikko, I played with him the first time through Brewster Ridge. He had a very slow front nine, but he really turned it on the back. So let's see if he can make that happen again. Starting here on the 10th, downhill, 410 feet. Playing very long, honestly, even though it's downhill.
Most players are going to throw something that's pretty understable. This distance says 410. That is the distance from the blue tee. The gold tee is actually 470 feet.
That makes a lot of sense.
And like I said, most players are going to go with something that's understable so they can throw it with hyzer and let the glide take it all the way down the hill. The height is so difficult, though, at this distance. Pushing it back that extra 60 feet really brings that ceiling into play because you have to push it high the whole way and let the disc just drift over. I haven't seen anyone nail the shot yet.
Outside circle 2 for Nikko.
And Paul
needs to flip a lot.
And hopefully that doesn't kick in. It looks like it has kicked into the woods, and you can see what we can see. That's...
Oh, boy. Has to go to the roller from a knee.
Well,
this is looking really good. Hurry up. Hurry up.
Oh, and by hurry up, he means
twist.
Curl.
Curl. Yeah. Turn over. Would have been a more accurate thing for me to say. Good commitment, but yeah, a little flippier disc or a little less angle, and that may have been parked.
Gregg with a nice recovery shot there. It's going to leave him with an easy par.
Josh looks like he was... Oh, shoot. I looked like he was thinking, I really want to run this, but I know I shouldn't.
I was playing with Garrett Gerthy, who was at that same spot and threw in a Sonic from there.
Wow.
The same thought, but different result. And we might have missed a Ulibarri layup. Ooh, okay.
Nikko for a par. And yeah, we did miss Paul's out shot, so this is for bogey.
Back-to-back bogeys for Paul. He really needs to get the ship righted here. Slipping back, he is now 4 strokes back of the leader, Gregg Barsby.
Hole 11, par 4, 615 feet. One of the shorter par 4s on the course, especially because it is downhill. The play here is a backhand that has a little bit of turnover to it, but still finishes back left. You just need to miss these trees on the left of the frame right now. If you can get beyond those and finish back left, you really can set up an eagle putt if you throw a really, really good shot. Ideally, though, anything in the fairway is going to be great. Set you up for a standstill type kind of putter, glidey shot. You just got to miss these 3 guardian trees. Try to find your way down to the green.
Oh, look at this thing turn beautifully. Wow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and he blasts a stick out of the fairway, too. He's cleaning the course, and he's putting it in the middle.
Humanitarian. Wow, look at the commitment on that shot.
This is huge.
Oh my goodness. Are you kidding?
That's like the green.
Pin high. The spectators were not expecting anything like that.
Unbelievable
I wasn't
shot.
expecting anything like that. To have the world championship lead and then step up on a hole like this and just rip through a shot. Wow, look at this line. Oh, man.
Yeah, Greg's saying what? So you're telling me it's 6:15 down a tunnel? I got a disc for that.
Wow, unreal.
Wow, roller through the rocks.
And that's going to still roll. Yep.
That's not that bad from that position.
Yeah, you're looking at par at best from there, and what do you have to lose?
How many times is Uli going to have to go to a knee here? He's getting in some tricky spots. Another forehand roller. Oh man.
Golly, he is working hard right now.
And Josh in the perfect place. I mean, if you ignore the fact that Gregg is on the green.
If you ignore the fact that Gregg is 150 feet closer than him.
Yeah.
That's unreal.
Yeah. Another kneeling forehand. And that is outside circle 1. That's not an easy putt. Nikko taking a run at this.
Oh, wow. Good effort from back there.
Yeah.
Easy par. Good par save.
All right, where are you, Gregg? I'm guessing like 50 feet. Wow. The eagle putt sails just high.
Wow.
Actually,
rolls.
I was going to say super easy birdie, but I'm not going to say that now.
But you said it.
I was going to. But
Yes.
I've redacted it.
Paul able to save his par.
He's at 50% circle 2 putting. That is the sign of a great putting day.
Josh in high there, but he's in for his birdie.
Good birdie.
You talked about those guardian trees during round 2 and how it keeps the players honest. Josh with a great drive still wasn't in. Nice. There's the birdie.
Nice.
That would have been a super mistake there if Gregg hadn't been able to get up and down there for his birdie. But yeah, Josh's perfect drive still had to work hard to get the birdie 3.
And that's what you want a par 4 to do. You know, good drive, and you still have a little bit left to do. Maybe if you do a Gregg drive, you don't have a lot left to do. Hole 12, par 3, 410 feet. This one also going downhill and slightly to the left. This bright colored tree trunk you can see right in the middle, you want to aim at that and then just finish a little bit left. The one thing to be careful of here is a big cliff behind the basket going down to a river. So you don't want to go back there. It's not out of bounds. It's just going to be a bad day if you go down there.
Josh going with a fairway driver.
This is turning over.
I believe he's going with an eagle there.
That's a great kick.
Wow, what a tree direction he just took there.
That was fantastic.
Gregg as well going with an 11-time eagle. This is going to have a lot of late fade.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's why I think a lot of players that can get there with mid-range comfortably choose to, just so they don't have to get that late skip down towards that cliff of darkness that you were mentioning earlier.
Yeah.
Nikko.
Does this have the height? It looks like it does.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
His way to avoid the pit of darkness is to go with a little bit more of a flex shot so he doesn't quite finish with as much skip angle. Ulibarri is going for a Proto M2. This is a really understable mid-range that he likes throwing for these long flip-up shots.
Nice shot. And a nice little stop there. Should have only 20 feet left. Here's Josh from 48.
Oh, and unable to capitalize on the great tree kick that he got there off the tee shot.
Gregg, edge of circle. It's on fire.
I'm going to talk about that putting the foot down. Gregg might be doing that right now. He's going to be 4 strokes clear of the card.
Oh, Nikko, just a little low after that great drive.
Ulibarri's in for his birdie. Barsby 4 strokes clear of the card. We got a charging James Conrad on Chase card, I believe.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly, but definitely playing great golf in the woods as he is wont to do.
Mm-hmm. Think about some things for a little bit.
It's sometimes a good thing to do.
Yeah, for sure.
Hole 13, par 4, 520 feet. This one plays down the cross-country ski trail as well, or the gravel road when it's summertime. And you got to go straight through here, then break right. Follow the road as far down there as you can, staying in the middle because you're setting up an approach down into a tunnel. So if you're in the woods at all and you've got your line restricted, you're probably not going to be able to hit that tunnel with the angle you're looking for. The best drives you can possibly get are down there in that vicinity of that bridge, setting up a pretty routine shot. Really looks nice with the mulch that they've put down, getting the
yellow
ropes
brick road.
ready. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, this isn't the hardest par 4, but position is key.
It really isn't, but it plays that way. For some reason, it just plays as really difficult. This corner, oh, look at this drive here from Gregg.
Get the bridge.
You want that straight skip. You do not want to finish right.
That's okay. He's gonna have like a turnover from there, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he can even work that forehand rhino.
Yeah, but by keeping that low, he avoided getting that big skip right, which will put you in the bad spot.
Whoa, this has got to be so flippy with that angle of release.
Yeah, that's
This is going woods, but it could be okay. I think it's okay. It's got so much distance. I think he's going to have some kind of line.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see Paul go down to the kneeling sidearm once again.
Yeah, it's been working.
Josh with a nice turnover. I believe this is a CE Leopard.
Nice slide forward too. Perfect position.
And that was a driver. I got to mention, talking about Garrett Gerthley earlier, he threw a rock Anheuser into the dead center middle of the bridge.
Wow.
That is getting it done.
Nikko got a little bit squirrely there. Still got an opportunity to go for the mouth of the tunnel here. And he does that. Should have pretty easy par. This is a pretty looking shot.
You didn't even see it yet. How'd you know?
Well, I just mean the setup.
A good execution from Josh. He's going to be about 20 feet away for his easy birdie now.
Forehand rhino coming up.
And it's going to have to flip up a little bit.
Or just sneak through.
Yeah. It's going to be an obstructed putt, but Gregg's got the straddle stance.
We'll never know if he was kneeling or not. But it is definitely another forehand roller. Uli is really having to scramble.
He is working hard. Nikko so far, sidearm, sidearm, sidearm. I don't think I've ever seen him go 3 in a row. I know he's been working on the forehand a lot, and he's been throwing a lot more regular than years past. But yeah, I've never seen him go sidearm, sidearm, sidearm before. That's a first.
Yeah. Good putt. Makes the adjustment after the miss on the last hole from similar distance.
And it's easy to judge men who you can see they're wearing their emotion on their sleeve like Nikko does. But, I mean, this is the World Championship. This is our biggest stage. At this point, oh, wow. At this point in the round, he's 10 strokes back of the leader. There's some holes left, but, man, you feel like it's slipping away.
Absolutely.
It's a really difficult time for a player like Nikko.
Super stylish. You can wear this thing on the course, off the course. You let people know you're representing disc golf out there when you're wearing shirts like this. Also very soft, very comfortable. I feel like I'm wearing silk in this and it's cotton. How did they do that?
Hole 14, par 3, uphill 260 feet. This one is an easy birdie, I guess, but for me it always seems kind of tricky. There's a couple little gaps. I think the best play is sort of like a flex, where you go a little bit of Anheuser on the backhand and bring it back. That makes the gap as wide as possible from your disc's perspective. But then you have a little bit of a slope on the left side. It plays tricks on me. I think these guys are going to show me how to play it. Maybe I'll finally learn something.
It's the easiest hole in the course for round 4.
And that's maybe too wide. But it's not that bad. I mean, I don't know, circle 2 putt.
There is a downslope behind the basket from where Josh will be putting from, so not a bid you can give a full run without any concerns. And this is very similar to Josh's, a little bit closer. Mm-hmm. Once again, that's a scary putt, though.
It's a long 260, though, up this hill. You can see these guys are putting some arm behind it.
Yeah, I mean, this is the third driver we've seen. That's also because of the low speed stability that you're going to get with a...
To get the skip. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the main thing. It's not so much driver distance, but you need that driver skip.
And the low ceiling also, mid-range. Even if you go overstable mid-range, the ceiling is quite low. And that was headed for that tree right out of his hand.
And Nikko up to the pin for his par. Yeah. Look at this thing spin around the basket.
Wow, that's a pretty incredible putt there from Josh Anthon. Gregg up and in. Good recovery putt after the short miss on the hole prior.
Gregg seems to be totally uninterested in missing putts.
Paul hasn't been that interested in missing putts this weekend either.
3 birdies and 1 par for
one
Nikko.
whistle.
Yeah. 1 mournful whistle. Hole 15, par 3, 360 feet. This one you've got to clear the stone wall to be in bounds. The right side is all safe, but kind of long and left and short is all OB. If you do go OB, you have to go to a drop zone and throw up there to try to save your bogey. These guys are going to throw mid-range or fairway driver and try to go straight through the gap, finish just a little bit left, keeping their shot very low, because if they throw too high, take a big skip, you could actually skip OB beyond the basket and you would still have to go to the drop zone in that scenario.
That's a really nice looking shot from here. Josh, oh goodness.
Ghost tree.
Oh, you got to push it down the backside. That was just a bit tight.
Whoa, this is not good.
Oh, and that has not made it inside. That is going to be a bogey at best for Gregg Barsby.
Opportunity for Ulibarri here.
Wow, Gregg is throwing, Paul's throwing straight through all the trees there at the corner. It's going to leave him a really short putt there. A nice shot out of the hand, but it definitely required some luck.
Wow, hard to follow that flight.
Wow.
Nikko going with a brushed titanium selection.
Nikko with a
Look
good
at
kick.
that kick.
I forgot to mention on hole 14 once again, it was aced once again. And once again, it was aced by a Finn.
Yeah, they love that hole.
This time it was by Ilkka Niemi.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think it's the only 2 aces of Worlds that I've heard of.
I can't think of another one.
Well, I can tell you it's the only 2 aces of Worlds I've heard of. But
Yeah, you can promise that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow, that's it.
That's actually not it.
Some sarcasm.
Yeah, I get it.
And Gregg got a great save for the bogey from that drop zone. Tricky spot. Goes to the knee. Limits the damage.
Barsby really is not interested in missing putts right now.
No. Big time birdie. Moving to -4, closing the gap to 3 between him and the leader. And Josh makes par. Hole 16, par 3, 400 feet, going downhill and hard right. You've got your option of 2 fairways here. Really, you can go early of the tree on the corner there, the very straight, tall one, over all this bright mulch, or you can go long of that tree and try to find your way in amongst those big tree trunks and have about a 25-footer from there. Forehand preferably will go the long route, backhand preferably the short route. But you could switch it up. It can work any way. You just kind of got to sneak through the trees somehow.
I think we're going to see 4 forehands here.
Oh, that's not bad. That's probably 40.
Josh is actually an incredibly gifted forehand player. He's a man who likes to make bets, and he's made many bets with me about, I bet you I can get it closer than you, and he typically wins those bets. With a forehand.
Yeah, definitely.
Specifically.
He's shrewd about those bets, man. He puts a lot out there, and he wins a lot.
And Nikko with a good forehand.
I think that's that destroyer again. Perfectly done there.
Pretty much parked. Gregg with a forehand. He's been throwing these for about 24 years. One of those. Oh, look at that kick. Wow. Oh, man. It doesn't get any better than that. That's awesome.
Perfect line, too.
Gregg's one of those guys that's been playing pretty much since he could stand up.
Yep.
Him, another Garrett Girthy mentioned, he's been playing since he was a young child. Oh, look at that.
Putt.
Knew it out of his hand.
Oh, the smile.
Yeah, you like that.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Nice birdie.
We're going to see 3 birdies on all 16. That's awesome. Just so many random trees coming down towards the green. You rarely see that many players get that close to the pin. It's awesome to see so many birdies on this hole.
Hole 17 is a 530-foot par 4. Again, following the path. This one you have to throw a low driven shot with the right-handed backhand, ideally taking multiple skips to the left. You can drive this hole if you do it correctly. You can drive it close enough almost to jump putt your layup and guarantee an easy birdie. But it's a tough gap, and if you do go long and find this island of trees on the right, that's a very awkward place, often eliciting a forehand roller or some other kind of trick shot to get out. We'll see what these guys do. I think they're going to go. I think we might even see some distance drivers here, trying to really play aggressive and take the big skip.
Yep, Paul has that X1 that kind of stands up. He likes to put a lot of hyzer on this thing, and you can see it just kind of moving up the whole time.
This is huge.
Yeah.
Stop.
Oh,
nice.
What a good kick. Finally, the brakes are going Paul's way.
That's nothing more than, it's barely more than a jump putt from there. He's probably 125.
Yeah. That's going to be most likely a 4th straight birdie for Ulibarri, who kind of struggled in the middle of the round a bit. One of the hardest sections of the course, actually of the complex, is the middle section of this course. But
yes.
Was able to get through it with a decent number of birdies and bogeys combined, but now he's really stepping up and throwing some great shots.
Wow, these guys are...
Oh.
I was about to say, just lacing this hole. Gregg catches the last tree on the corner and takes the kick you don't want to see. And this could be too straight. He might be finding that island of trees I was talking about. That's going to be an awkward shot for him. Oh, and Gregg still's got a great play for the green. That's makeable.
It's going to be a low ceiling, and, Gregg is a player that needs a bit of height to throw that comfortable shot that he likes for his putt. He likes to go really high up and down. He obviously is able to do spin putts from time to time and get himself out of rough spots in the green, but he's not going to be 100% comfortable from there. I can guarantee that.
Nikko says, can you throw it any softer? He's obviously missed his speed and his height. He did not happy with that effort from really an ideal place.
And this is as easy as it gets.
This would be a good save. Oh, shoot.
Nikko, another player that needs a lot of height with that straddle jump putt.
Can Gregg hit another one?
You can see that.
Oh, not this time. And he's going to have a little bit of work left. Wow, Josh has to go to the forehand.
Oh, yes.
Wow, that is so incredible.
Wow. Off the trees, too, outside edge and in.
What a putt. The forehand putt. Thing of beauty.
Man.
Wow, look what Gregg's got to deal with here.
What?
Fantastic.
Wow.
Saves his par.
Never going back there ever again in my life. Wow. Paul just picking up his 4th straight birdie, and look at that. He's tied for 2nd place now, only 2 strokes back of Gregg.
Yeah.
That's sidearm putt, though. Wow. That's awesome.
I feel like I can make 5 out of 100 from that spot.
I've made 1 out of my entire career.
Yeah.
Seriously, I've made 1 sidearm putt ever.
I've made more than 1, but not many that good.
I don't know how people do it so much.
Hole 18, par 3, 345. This one, the best gap is the high backhand, a little bit of turnover, and then finishing back left. It's just a really obstructed fairway. So many bushy trees, just kind of tons of branches just reaching out to stop the disc. So you really need to play that high stall type of shot. Looks like Uli's going to go with a rip on a mid-range. If this can flip a little more. But I don't expect that'll make circle 1. Nope, he's going to be 60 feet perhaps. And Josh, too much turnover here. Oh, this is an opportunity. Oh, that actually got up there decent, maybe 40. I think Gregg is seeing opportunity here to grow his lead perhaps. I think
That's
Nikko,
the
yeah, this
line.
is really looking nice.
That's the line right there.
That would be good if Nikko could finish with a birdie. It's been a tough day so far, as you can tell. Gregg with the eagle. Oh, and that's early. Did that kick right?
I didn't see.
Oh, it didn't really kick anywhere. That's it. That'll do it for Gregg. That's a well-played round. It really looks like, barring someone from another card, it looks like he will be able to sleep the final night as the leader. Josh to close within 1 stroke. Oh, man, that was close. And Nikko to finish up with a birdie. Looks like he's got to go to a pretty wide straddle. Oh, man, it leaves it a little left. 6 under.
6 under is a respectable round out here at Brewster Ridge.
7 under.
Bogey free back 9. And Gregg just bogey free for the entire round. Barsby out there appreciating his fans, who he calls the Barsbarians.
Nice.
Oh, Gregg actually did have a bogey on 14. Okay.
On 15.
But Paul Ulibarri, 5 birdies, 1 bogey in the back 9.
Here's our standings. Gregg at 35, James, Josh, and Paul at 33, Orem 31, Macbeth 30. Those are your contenders, I'm going to say, for the final. You never know what could happen out there at Fox Run tomorrow. We will definitely be bringing you the action. See who makes a charge, see who takes down the world championship. It's very likely it's going to be a first-time world champion.
I am so excited. I can't wait to get out there and just see what's going on the course, and I can't wait for my round to finish so I can jump back into the crowd and watch this thing unfold. Be sure to join us tomorrow as you're going to see a world champion crowned here in Vermont.